Dumaguete City to CDO, 352 kilometers. Dumaguete, 700. After breakfast, the group went straight to the port of Dumaguete to board their next Fast Cat ferry, this time bound for Dapitan, Zamboanga del Norte. Mindanao, here we come. As this was a 4-hour trip, some participants were apprehensive that the waves might not be as calm as those from Iloilo to Bacolod. Fortunately, the waves did behave, and it wasn't long before the group disembarked at Dapitan City. This was where Dr. Jose Rizal landed on the evening of July 17, 1892, on board SS Cebu, to begin his life as an exile.
He had almost from A to Z talents. A as an archaeologist, botanist, pathologist, and so on and so forth, up to letter Z as a zoologist. Even being a magician.
Dapitan City not only bore witness to Dr. Rizal's arrival, but is home also to the Rizal Shrine, a place where his exile became a beacon of inspiration and his legacy forever resides. The Rizal Shrine is a protected landscape and memorial to the Philippines' national hero. It preserves the farm site in Barrio Talisay where Rizal was exiled for 4 years, from 1892 to 1896, after being accused of sedition and plotting the Philippine Revolution in Manila by the Spanish colonial authorities. After a quick but meaningful stop in Dapitan, the group drove 86 kilometers to Oroquieta City, Misamis Occidental, otherwise known as the City of Good Life, en route to Ozamis City. Known for the lumyagan, a delicious variety of squid that is abundant in Iligan Bay, this seaside city earned the nickname primarily because of its rich natural resources. Though we hadn't visited any of these gems yet, we can bear witness to the city's other endearing resource, the hospitality of the Oroquietanos. Mayor Lemuel Merrick M. Acosta was present to welcome the participants of the Great Philippine Overland Loop.
With this activity, we are hoping that we can open new doors to our fellow Filipinos who would like to visit our wonderful city. You can enjoy our beaches, our River Layawan. It's the cleanest inland river in the country. You can also enjoy our ecotourism areas in Oroquieta City, and by doing so, these guys will be able to promote our city to our fellow Filipinos.
We were once again witness to a tearful reunion as siblings Danny and Jojo were able to meet up with their sister whom they haven't seen in years. Finally arrived in Cagayan de Oro City after covering over 270 kilometers, excluding the ferry ride from Dumaguete. The participants were definitely exhausted. It was time for some much-needed shut-eye. After breakfast, the participants immediately got ready for the next adventure, whitewater rafting in Cagayan River. CDO is the whitewater rafting capital of the Philippines and is the best place to experience the water sport. This is why we had to try it, even though we were a bit tired from the long drive.
Ready now for the adventure!
This water sport was introduced back in 1995 but was promoted more during the year 2003 by former President Gloria Arroyo as part of a tourism campaign during her term.
Hindi mo papansin more than 2 hours pala yung activity, pero sobrang enjoy. Parang bitin pagdating sa dulo. Tapos ang best part, may mga swimming areas kasi, mga almost a kilometer yung length. Swimming kami, relaxing, lamig ng tubig.
While most went whitewater rafting, a couple of rigs went to look for a hidden gem near the city, ironically named Tinago Falls. And a true gem it was when they finally saw the waterfalls. The following day, the group woke up early for the trip to the resource-rich province of Bukidnon. First stop on the day's itinerary was the Del Monte Pineapple Farm. During the American colonial period, the lush region of Bukidnon caught the attention of pineapple enthusiasts. Recognizing its favorable climate and fertile soil, major international companies like Del Monte and Dole established pineapple plantations, catapulting Bukidnon into the spotlight as the pineapple capital of the Philippines. After lunch, we went to Sitio Sumpong, Barangay Banlag, Valencia City for our first campsite located 3,000 feet above sea level. The trail to the campsite was littered with ruts and sticky mud, which made driving difficult, especially for members of the group who were driving 4x2 rigs. Rihanna's Navara got stuck thrice, with Arnel pulling her out twice and Junior once on the final hurdle. Despite these setbacks, she made it to the campsite with a damaged rig, but with a proud heart. Big thank you, Mayor Azucena Huervas, for the warm welcome and for the assistance extended to us at the campsite. In preparation for the cold evening, the happy campers started setting up their tents and started the fire going. Soon, everyone was either cooking, drinking, or chatting with their colleagues. It was a cold night made warmer amongst the company of friends.
First, medyo may konting kaba, pero okay naman pala. Manageable kasi maraming tumutulong eh.
Nabalahaw ako 3 times. So thanks to Kuya Arnel and Junior for pulling me out of the darkness.
Mild na technical, okay lang. Okay lang, yung mga 4x2, syempre mahirapan madudulas. Pero 4x4 kayang-kaya. Pero it's a adventure, di ba? Sabi nga nila, if everything goes according to plan, then it's not an adventure. Ayun, ah, tagline.
city of Valencia Bukidnon is actually a second-class component city in the province of Bukidnon. So it is considered as the center of trade and of commerce in the province. But despite its growing urbanization, the city maintains its local laid-back charm that appeals to both locals and the visitors. So here in the city, there are a lot of ecotourism attractions that you can visit when you come here in our city.
And one of those tourist destinations that we can offer, of course, here in Valencia City, will be here in Sitio Sumpong, Barangay Banlag, Valencia City, Bukidnon. Our Mount Anahawan, of course, one of the best attractions here in Valencia City.
Wanting to cover large parts of Mindanao, the group was divided into two, with the production team along with 6 other rigs deciding to go to Gensan to shoot the Tuna fish port. Not wanting to waste precious time, the two groups simultaneously broke camp, proceeding together to Valencia City before going off to their respective destinations. The Gensan group left Valencia City at around 10:30 a.m. for the 6-hour drive to Soc-Sargent. En route to Gensan, they passed through Davao City and Digo City before reaching their destination at around 6 p.m. A sumptuous meal at one of the city's top restaurants, Big Ben, made up of the city's main product, was prepared for the weary group. Grilled bluefin and big-eye tuna were on the menu, as well as a roasted sheep. Our host in Gensan, Sir Jong Tupas, and his family made sure that our stay in the city would be an unforgettable one. Nope, we'll never ever forget Gensan.
Hi, maayong gabi and welcome to Gensan, the great Philippine Overland loop. My name is Nemo.
My name is Ben.
And welcome to Big Ben. First of all, Gensan is known for its tuna, mainly tuna, and also the famous beaches around Sarangani.
White sand.
There's white sand and mostly tuna. No? Tourists come here to experience the tuna.
Meanwhile, the main convoy went to the Montes Claros ranch. Early the following day, they had some interaction with some of the farm animals. Through the years, General Santos has been the largest producer of sashimi-grade tuna in the Philippines. Thus, as early as 1970, it was nicknamed the tuna capital of the Philippines. The city also accounts for the second largest daily total catch of fish in the country after Navotas in the National Capital Region. After the visit to the fish port, the production team went to have a go at another local favorite for breakfast, balbakua. Also spelled as balbakwa, balbakua is a Filipino beef stew made from beef, collagen-rich beef parts like oxtail, skin, and joints, and various spices cooked for several hours until very tender. It is typically served with white rice or miswa or Mickey noodles.
You know some 70s song or 80s song?
Hindi po.
The group made the most of their time in southern Mindanao by deciding to visit the famed white beaches of one of the most southernmost municipalities in the Philippines, Glan, Sarangani Province.
Ngayon nasa Glan, Sarangani Province tayo. It's one of the beautiful beaches dito sa Sarangani Province. And nandito tayo sa isang private beach. Dinala tayo ng isang kaibigan natin na local na para at least makita natin yung ganda ng lugar na to.
This time, the group feasted on grilled pork and chicken inasal while enjoying the view. It was a perfect way to cap a long drive, especially for Joey and Beth, who finally completed their Philippine loop with their visit to Gensan. Meanwhile, in Davao, the main convoy checked in at the Malagos Garden Resort, a Department of Tourism accredited farm tourism site. Malagos is known for its chocolate museum, orchid farm, and chocolate spa. It also hosts a bird feeding dome and a butterfly sanctuary and a museum, among others. After dinner, some of the participants decided to have a nightcap by visiting the Davao Night Market. It was a free day, so some of the participants decided to meet up with friends, while others went to see some of the city's popular sights. The production crew, on the other hand, went to the Philippine Eagle Center, which is home to 36 Philippine eagles, 18 of which are captive bred. It also houses 10 other species of birds, 4 species of mammals, and 2 species of reptiles. Simulating a tropical environment, the center offers the visitor a glimpse into the country's forest ecosystem. Did you know that the Philippine eagle only lays a single egg every 2 years? Named the national bird of the Philippines in 1995, the Philippine eagle is one of the rarest birds in the world, with an estimated population of fewer than 500.
Gusto natin malaman na saan na ba siya, kung dumating na ba siya sa Enchanted River. We just click here. And then, ayun, malapit na siya. Ito yung Enchanted River. Nandito siya sa Tinago na zigzag. 17 kph. Scheduled to arrive at Enchanted River. So, other vehicles, pwede nating mahanap. Sino-sino ba? On the way here, nasa highway siya si Arnel Rosario. So, makikita natin sino-sino ang at nasaan sila. So, and nakikita namin, in case na may mawala, so mai-re-guide namin pabalik sa convoy. Kunyari na-miss niya yung turn, nagkamali siya ng turn, ma-alert siya, makikita namin na lumagpas siya, so masasabi namin saan yung convoy. We're in Davao, sa Italian-inspired restaurant. Okay,